Let me go ahead and present your championship belt to you that you can hold on for the entire off season and officially proclaim you as track champion, Tony. Congratulations. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels awesome. It's going to be a tough interview. Let me get this together. So, what a year. Awesome racing with that guy right there. Awesome driver. Just proud to outpoint him this year. He outbeat us in wins, but like he said, he had one more DNF than we did, and that was really the difference because, it was like a 22-point difference there at the end, I think. So, because I think we had 24 on him coming into the night. So, I had that number in my head this week. So, but anyhow, the feature started out just how I wanted it to, kind of calm and just kind of bide my time. And I saw him take off, which, I figured he would. And my car actually got a little better as I went. I don't know if it got so much better other than cars just were getting loose, getting off four, and I was really getting them there, coming off four, and just kept getting. And man, we got to the end there with like 2 or 3 to go, and I was stirred, and I'm like, I was trying to figure out how, I didn't know how many cars were left, but I'm like, we're this close, we're going for it, we're here to win the race. And Biasi slipped up here a little bit off four and drove under him, and just didn't have enough for Billy. He had a really good car. We were a little bit loose. Probably should have went down a little more in stagger, but still second, can't complain. Ran second to that car a lot this year, but we won a race here and we won a race at Lincoln, so that was a good year. Tons of seconds, so that's why we're standing here, because of all the seconds. But just can't thank these guys enough. Had a bad, rough year last year, and I can't talk about that right now, but we wanted to win this year for Britt. We won the race that we wanted to win. We actually won 2, and we wanted to win the point championship, and it all worked out. And it was an awesome year racing with him and Steve and everybody here. Can't thank all my fans that come and watch me every week, family. That's what it's all about.
I've got to ask you, like you were saying, I thought you were going to try to get that race win and championship. You got there into second, but on the restart, the cars got crossed up in front of you. Yeah. And you averted disaster. I mean, what went through your mind when you saw that?
Really, when I saw that and got by it, I was waiting for the yellow. And when the yellow didn't come out, I knew I was up to third or fourth. And I was like, man, now it's time to race. We rode here. We're safe. But now we actually have a chance to win because, early on I was just being cautious. But that was close. I ain't going to lie. I'm glad I was on the bottom and not towards the middle, or I don't know what would happen. But I was surprised when the yellow didn't come out. I was glad it didn't, because I think we got 2 or 3 cars there, both Perry goes and somebody else, I'm not sure. But just like I said, it's just awesome. This series is awesome. I just hope everybody comes back next year to support it, all the drivers, all the fans, all the teams. I got family here tonight from Las Vegas, so wow. Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. And I've got to ask you, Tony, right here, the championship, and you're doing it on a night when the PA Micro Midgets are here, honoring Britt and Finkenbinder, and that's got to be pretty special that this happened on this night as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping Tripp can talk more about that. I just can't keep it together here tonight, so I'm hoping more he can talk about it, but it's really special. Like I said, that they're here, and that makes it all the more special, but it's just cool to stand here and say we're track champions, and we can sleep on that for about 6 months till we come back next year, and planning to come back and defend it next year, and hopefully get some more wins, and I hope we get to race that guy again next year. I know their plans are a little bit up in the air, but boy, I hope they're here every week because he's fun to race with and he's good for the division. Just the name and everything. He has a lot of wins in 410 racing, and it's just good, good, clean, good racer. So.
And final word, any final thoughts or anybody else you'd like to thank here tonight, Tony?
I got to thank all the crew for sure. I mean, we bust our butts every week. It's nice, that we race every other week. That's awesome for family. It's awesome for racing. I know there's some talk about next year. My vote's to stay every other week. I really like that, but we'll see. But got to thank Tripp. He gives us the best stuff you can race with here. I got to thank RPM Chassis. They finished 1-2 in the points, 1-2 in the race tonight. Todd, Tripp, Deke, Joey Piper, Steve Negley comes up and helps us every once in a while, so I got to thank him when we're shorthanded. All the wives, especially mine, all the family that support us. I mean, they sit up there every week. Not picking on anybody else, but I know I bring more fans here than anybody every week, so which is awesome. We bring half of Newville, I think. So, and the promoter knows that too, so he likes that. But anyhow, like I said, it's great, and got to thank all my sponsors: McCoy Brothers, Country Butcher Shop, Pippin Steels Auto Service, Handmaker Racing Engines, Piper Advertising. I think that's it. and obviously, just like I said, just everybody. I know I'm missing people, but it's just it's a every week effort. Even though we only race every other week, and we had a lot going on this year with tragedy, moving trips, moving houses, and moving shops, and it's been a lot the last few weeks. But other than last week having a part failure, we've had no failures, so that's been good, and that's why we're standing here.
All right, Tony, you represent very well. Congratulations, Tony.
Thanks.
Tony Jackson, the 2019 Pathfly Speedway Wingless Super Sportsman track champion.